In the book of Philippians, the author talks about how he is torn between two worlds. He is torn between the earth and doing God's will on the earth, going out and making disciples, and he's also torn between heaven and being with Christ, being with God. This is a place that we want to be, that we need to move toward. We want to be like Paul in this passage where we are torn between doing God's will and also being with God. And the reason why we should be torn is because we should be so devoted to God. We should be so in love with God. We should be so devoted towards Jesus, so in love with Jesus, that yes, we want to be with him more than anything. But we also want to make sure we are doing God's will more than anything. So how do we do this? How do we get to this place? Well, first of all, we start in prayer. If we want to have a strong relationship with Christ, we must have a dynamic prayer life. We must be in communication with Christ as much as possible. So it starts with prayer, praying daily, praying without ceasing, praying for things, just talking with Jesus. And then we are in his word. We are learning about things about Jesus, learning about who Jesus is, and we are doing what Jesus wants us to do. We are making disciples of every nation. We are putting ourselves out in position so God can use us in dynamic ways. So again, my brothers and sisters, I want to urge you, let us be torn between these two worlds. Let us be torn between doing God's will on this earth, even though it's messed up, even though it's filled with darkness, and be torn with doing God's, or being torn, being with God in the next life. Let us be torn, my brothers and sisters.